Well, you know, today, Joe V is at a new facility. It's dedicated to the fastest growing sport in the United States.
It's a racket sport that was actually created in the Pacific Northwest. Joe is in Vancouver, where he is learning all about the game of pickleball. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, guys, and welcome to Padelhorn. Just recently opened here in Vancouver. As you mentioned, it is the first of its kind, the first indoor pickleball facility, a dedicated pickleball facility in the Northwest. I'm going to bring in Rod Dahlem right now. Rod and his brother Rick opened this place. So for people that aren't familiar with pickleball, first of all, Kim and Sean just mentioned this. It is, and I looked this up, it is the fastest growing sport in the United States. In the last 2 or 3 years, it's grown by like 50%. You now have millions of people that play this sport, and it is basically, it kind of seems like an easier, more approachable version of tennis. Like, describe how pickleball works.
Yeah, anyone can play it, young and old and not.
Essentially, instead of a tennis ball, you have, check this out, it's basically like a wiffle ball kind of here. So obviously it doesn't fly quite as fast and as hard, and it seems like, and these are the paddles that you use. So they're smaller obviously than a regular tennis racket or something like that. And it looks a little bit more like something you'd use in racquetball.
Yeah.
And then tell me about the court. Tell me about, there's different colors here. What are we looking at here? Because that ties into the rules.
Yeah, the red is the kitchen, they call it.
The kitchen? Okay, what does that mean?
And that means you can't go in there and hit the ball until it bounces in the red first.
Okay. So basically, so people aren't just sitting there smashing the ball.
Yeah. So you can't stand in front of the net and just...
So stay out the kitchen, as they say.
Stay out of the kitchen.
All right, and then it's, obviously, it looks like it's set up for doubles play.
Yep.
Can you play with, you know, just one-on-one?
Yeah, you can play
doubles?
singles, yeah.
Okay, and is it like tennis? I think a lot of people, when they watch tennis, it's like, wait, okay, so it's 15, then it's 30, then it's 40, then it's deuce, then it's love. You know, it takes a little while to learn that. Is the scoring the same?
The scoring is different, just one till you play to 11.
So a lot easier to pick up. So what is the appeal about this? Why do you think it is kind of taking off? And why did you want to open a facility like this in Vancouver?
I started playing a couple years ago. My brothers had a couple courts at their house built, and then with the weather, you can't play outdoors.
I've noticed that. The sport, why do you think it is so approachable? What do you think?
It's just a lot easier to play than tennis, and
it seems like a lot less running.
A lot less.
You don't have to be as strong. Like you don't have to have a big serve or like Novak Djokovic or one of these guys, and you're not like diving all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, look, basically.
You can. It can go either way, whatever you're.
But it does seem like there's a lot less chance to like hurt yourself.
Right.
This might be just a little bit more forgiving. So for people who want to check out Padelhorn, when do you open? Because as I understand it, you basically come out and you can rent a court for an hour.
You can rent an hour, 90 minutes, 2 hours, all day. Cool. We have open play.
And where are you located here in Vancouver?
It's 9210, right by Costco.
Okay, very cool. And we'll have more information about it at KPTV.com. Guys, I gotta say, these players, it's getting pretty intense already. I'm hearing some shouting and some screaming. They take their pickleball seriously. Coming up, I'm gonna learn a few things, see if I can't handle myself on the pickleball court. A lot more coming your way a little bit later in the show. Back to you in the studio.
Oh, it is a fun sport. Joe, thank you.